We're going to continue our Fujiya series with the 10-inch water pump pliers. We previously did a review on 7 different types of water pump pliers, including the grip test. I did not have the Fujiya at the time, so we did not include it. But we will today be using the same test grid to test out these Fujiyas. I'm putting some video up in the top right corner to show you some of the other grip tests we did with these other pliers. We're going to be looking at them and we're going to be comparing them to the top 3, in my opinion, were the Knipex, of course, the 8701 250s. This is a 10-inch. Like I said, these are the OG. These were 1984 Knipex came out with these, the first ones ever. So that's really kind of what we compare all of the models against, is the Knipex. My next favorite, of course, was the Hazet. The main reason is because of this lever here. I love it. I love how smooth it is. And then the Gedore. The Gedore is pretty much clone of the Knipex. A little bit different. The settings are a little different, more finer settings on these. So let's take a look at the Fujiya and see how it compares to the Knipex. So this is the 140-250-BG. So these, as you can see, are made in Taiwan. So far we've had made in Japan, made in Taiwan, and made in Vietnam. So different places around in Asia, they make all these Fujiya pliers. Okay, so this is it. As you can see, it's got the black oxide finish to it. The settings look almost identical, maybe. Yeah, they look pretty much identical here to the Knipex. The teeth, as you can see, look pretty much the same too. Opposing teeth. The ones on the bottom are going toward the front, and the ones on the top are coming back toward the back of the plier, just like the Knipex is. It's got the push button. Back side, you can see that spring steel. That spring looks pretty much identical also. This is vanadium steel. I am not sure what this is. I looked it up. I could not find. I know on some of their, I think their flush cutters are made out of chrome moly. I have no idea what these are made out of. I could not find that online. If you look, I'm going to grab these pair of Hazet since they have pretty much the same finish on them. As you can look at the Hazets, they're a little bit smoother finish here. I mean, this is a lot rougher than the Hazet is. Not near as smooth, not near as polished look. This has got a rough texture to it. A little bit rougher texture to it. Yeah, when these are closed all the way, that's all you get out of the Fujiya. And on these, when they're closed all the way on the Knipex, you get a lot wider setting there. So we'll go down about the same setting on both of them and see if that holds true even in these positions. So, yeah, it does. Almost in all of the settings, the Knipex will open a little bit wider than the Fujiya will. Look at the profile here. Pretty much the same. The button protrudes the same. These heads here may be a little thicker on the Fujiya than they are on the Knipex. Not much. Everything else looks pretty much the same, even though this does, even up here, looks a little bit rougher than it does on the Knipex. Here you can see the handle comes up about the same. And course, Knipex never does bring their lower handle up. This one comes up about 5/8 of an inch higher than the Knipex does. I like the way this Fujiya feels in the hand. The handle is got some good grip to it. It's got a little texture, not much. I would say it's the same amount of texture as the Knipex does. To me, out of these three, I kind of like these the least. I don't know if it's the texture, I don't know if it's the color, I don't know what it is, and it may be because it doesn't open up. I mean, look at that, it just doesn't open up that wide. I mean, the Hazet's all the way closed, right? It opens up that amount, that's it. Look at the Hazet's all the way closed. Look how much the handle travels. The Gedore, all the way closed. Look at that. The Knipex. Fujiya. I don't know why they do that, but I don't know why it is. It looks like it's got about the same amount, same type of construction. I don't know why it's limited by the handle opening. But you know what? Let's get into it. We'll see how the grip test works. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go to this is brand new spot. Never been used. Nope. I'm gonna try it one more time here. Nope, it will not grip. Now, as of today, this is the ones I bought, $41.90 on Amazon. These are the Knipex Cobras. They're $38.33. So you're paying $3 extra for the Fujiya versus the Knipex. These would not grip on the pipe test. These would grip. These have a finer finish. Just an overall more quality tool as far as I'm concerned. If you look at the teeth, find out why they didn't grip. Let's look at the teeth here. Maybe we can feel. Yeah, the teeth on the Knipex do feel a little sharper. These feel more rounded off. Maybe that's the reason they didn't grip. But why would you spend more money for less of a tool? I mean, in my opinion, get the Knipex. You can save a little bit of money by going to the Gedore. You pay a little bit more to go with the Hazet, but you're getting more features as far as I'm concerned. So I could not recommend these Fujiyas for this. I mean, the other two I did recommend. The other two reviews, I did recommend them. On the water pump pliers, I could not. You guys stay tuned. The next test we're going to be doing is the pliers wrench against probably these same three manufacturers, the Fujiya versus these European models. So that's kind of Japan versus, or Asia versus Europe. We'll see how the pliers wrench one works out. But so far, can't recommend this one. Thanks a lot. See you next week.